But it's important to have a strong mind. I have watched some videos where I've seen people with forced speech. I've been watching a lot of those, and I'm not sure if that's a different equipment, and my attackers haven't used it on me, or if it's synthetic telepathy, and it's people with a certain way of communicating that it actually makes them have forced speech whenever they do synthetic telepathy or phrases that it'll induce forced speech in these individuals. I'm not really sure. Y'all comment on that, but I do believe that that's true. I believe it's either different equipment or it's the way the person's mind works when they think of words and then speak, the way they communicate, the way their brain communicates with their mouth and their throat. You know, and I'm not sure. A lot of this equipment's so technologically advanced. You know, I am getting an infrared night vision camera, and I'm going to not stalk out the guy that I think is doing this, but I'm just gonna go. You know, we still own the property near him, and I'm just gonna go kind of, you know, and there's a city police right there. Then in the city police right here, right there. City police there and there. I mean, I've seen over like almost 20 city police and sheriff's cars, and they're all in really tricked out, you know, tinted window stuff. So this is the DH fusion centers at work. You know, not very worried about this, but they are hurting me, and actually, I mean, you could say they are mind controlling me with the remote neural monitoring, because it's putting stuff, it's microwaving frequencies which come out as phrases or images into my, actually into my visual cortex, so into my mind. It's very dangerous. I'm not scared, but, you know, it doesn't do a lot for my emotional balance, my emotional well-being, you know, my positivity level, because it's so dark. I know you guys can understand that, but, you know, it is good to stay upbeat, to get out of it for a while and joke around. I wish I had a joke to tell right now, but I do not. But what I'm saying is there's a lot of hope. Please reach out. You know, it's like the woman who heads up the Humanity Warriors, you know, she writes a lot, and they're not getting a lot of people out there. And I know there's a lot of TIs out there. We cannot just live with this. I'm with. Here's another city police coming. I mean, heavily stalked by the police today. See him drive by. Those are definitely for me. Well, they're definitely for targeted individuals in the city. And you know, my attackers, when I did connect with this other TI in my area, you know, they went apeshit and, you know, started really amping up the attacks, remote neural monitoring, active attacks, and the directed energy. So they're scared. They don't want us to get together. They don't want us to get information out. They're scared of us connecting with each other. Like, you know, the new TIs that I talk to, they'll reach out and get on conference calls, and their attackers will beef up the attacks because they get scared. They're cowards and they don't want to get caught. So they get scared and they want to sweep things under the rug. Don't let them intimidate you, though, because it's going to be a slow burn anyway. They're going to get up to hurting you more and more as they remain unaccountable. So doing proactive things is not going to change anything. It may change the timeline. There's another city police with a tricked out car. That's 3 in a row. I'm glad I'm filming right now, because I'm getting a lot of them. So, I mean, and there's an empty trailer and another city police right by him. Now another city police right there. Sheriff, that's actually sheriff of another parish. Y'all saw that. I hope everybody saw that. Please comment on that if you're cynical about this. These are DH fusion centers at work. That's a whole street, and on that street I just saw 6 or 7 city police and sheriffs, like all in a row with empty trailers and one-light cars. Please comment on that. I mean, look, you see, like what I did is I stopped making videos for a while, in my head, I actually thought, I was like, you know, I'm not going to make vehicular stalking videos, you know, for a while because I've been doing it too much. I'm trying to trick it a little bit. I'm trying to trick my attackers just a little bit. I know it's hard to do, but it pays off because I've been stopping the videotaping of the vehicular stalking, kind of acting like I'm paralyzed, or I'm kind of stopping, you know, the videotapes, and then they start laying it on, and then I'll take my camera back out and I'll start filming what they're building up on me. So I want to use this guy's momentum against him, and you know, kind of get him to the ground in a metaphorical sense. I want to use any momentum he thinks he has, and I want to pull him in. I want to pull him in. There's another city police right there in a very tricked out car. That's about 10 that we just saw in about 2 minutes. In 2 minutes time. So they are really, they're not happy about me, and they're not going to ever be happy about me. You guys need to be the same way. If we get them all, you know, doing this to us, and we're all protesting, they're all trying to like really shut us up, you know, they're going to be using so many resources, and this will crumble. This thing will crumble. If we're all working and we're all proactive, they're going to be using too many resources. There's going to be too much information getting out, and this thing will not be able to bear the weight. The program will not be able to bear the weight. They've got a hard task. The bottle's already broken. The liquid's draining out, and this is a metaphor. The bottle's broken, the liquid's draining out. They're trying to take this liquid and put it back in the broken bottle. All we've got to do is smash it more. Smash it more. There's a taxi cab right there who sometimes stalk me. All we got to do is keep smashing it. They've got the harder job. They're trying to put that liquid back in the bottle and then reseal it, which is impossible. They can't do it. So we're at a good point here. We've been at a turning point for a while. We've just got to push now. We've just got to really push and break that bottle, and the awareness will flow out. You know, more people will be active, doing activism, even non-TIs, because they won't be as scared once we put the word out and less people are involved in this. I really do have a lot of hope for this. You know, me and other TIs in this area will be coming up with some ideas. I'll try and find FCHS in this area and work alongside of them, but I haven't had any luck with that in my area. So if I don't, we'll create something, because like you can see, there's a Baton Rouge police traffic homicide unit truck. So that's I think that's like 12 or something, you know, in about 3 minutes. There's a one light. Look, I'll just keep getting them. One light truck right there. So you see how heavy my vehicular stalking is, because like I stopped filming it, and I think they were like, well, let's go ahead and just pour it on there. And I actually, most thoughts in my head as I was thinking about it, I was like, I'm not going to even do that anymore. And they were fake thoughts, because, you know, you can do anything with your thoughts. These people are trying to remote neural monitor people, and so they think that they know exactly what they're thinking, but you can think something directly opposite of your action. You know, if you're smart about it and you practice, you can really just keep. There's another city police. You see how many are coming down this street. But just practice. You know, practice being, you know, kind of tricking them, kind of trying to trick them a little bit, saying two things when you're going to do one thing. And it does work sometimes in the light, stopping right when I get up to it. So they don't like me. Like, I've actually heard on the V2K, like, I don't think it's my main organizer, but some of the people he has there with him, they're like, hate this guy. And I'm like, good, I want you to hate me. I want murderers and terrorists to really hate me and be worried that I'm gonna do activism and try and stop this, because this is like, it's murder and torture of a lot of, you know, young women, old women, all innocent Americans, people around the world. I don't care how big it is. It's very evil, and I'll never stop. And I know you guys won't either. So let's just keep on trucking. But there's a lot of good stuff coming for us, and we've just got to push. We've got the easy task. Well, I say that, and I want to correct myself. Being tortured is not easy. You know, being mind controlled and stuff like that, and these people trying to push. Like, I mean, I saw a lady actually on a video with forced speech. They've never been able to do it to me. I don't know if it's because they don't have the equipment or because my brain works differently, but they do this to people where it's like they will say stuff that they cannot control, saying almost like Tourette's. So this technology is that powerful. You know, we need to really fight it and really push. Now's the time. And I just want to do a call out to any TIs in this area. If we get together and we have meetings, we'll be a lot stronger. You won't be as scared. You know, these people can't intimidate you as much if we get together and we really get in front of this. Because I think if we do some activism, you know, maybe down at our capital, then we might get some local media attention. And if we do it the right way and we make it, and I know this sounds weird, but I've been involved and I've seen the best of the best do fundraisers and stuff like that for serious issues that, you know, people, you know, like Alzheimer's and cancer and things like that. You know, you bring some food and some drinks. You know, you talk to people and you can make you know, you can give somebody a flyer, give them awareness, and not totally freak them out. Not be, you know, I don't know if I'd ever be yelling about, well, I won't get into that, but just the thing is, there's a way to do this very intelligently, and to stop this stuff. I need it stopped in my life, because it's going, I mean, like, I do have a big role to play in the charity that I'm in, and I need to support my family. They've supported me my whole life. You know, like, I don't know my individual survival. I don't know if I'm too worried about that, but there's so many people hurting out there that, I mean, we have to do something, because it doesn't just affect the target individuals that are targeted. It affects their families. It affects everyone around them in this kind of throwing a rock in the water, and then the negative waves of what's happening to those individuals affects all of society. You know, I guess take that as you will. Please comment, guys. But I'm glad I got some of that vehicular stalking on tape. A lot of cops. So I don't know. The guy does have connections. He can say whatever he wants about me, and people will pretty much listen to him. Our military and our police force, they've gained our trust and loyalty over the years, and now what they're doing is they're twisting it around and kind of using it on innocent citizens, and people believe them about these innocent citizens, whatever they say. These agencies that are supposed to protect us, they've gained our loyalty because they've protected this country, and now it's a lot of them are turning and trying to make innocent citizens look like terrorists. And then there's good cops and good military who think that we really are terrorists. So it's a confusing issue, but we're moving forward. Like I said, it's a broken bottle, and stuff is draining out. Awareness is draining out. Information is draining out. They're trying to scoop that back up and fix that, and like fix the brokenness of it. All we got to do is keep smashing that bottle, and that's a metaphor. So alright guys, I love y'all. I just wanted to do a little update, and I mean, this is me like doing errands for there's a governmental vehicle, but we are downtown. So alright guys, just wanted to kind of give y'all an update, let y'all know. And there's another government vehicle right there, so two of them passing by. Just wanted to make y'all aware of what's going on with me, what I'm doing while they're vehicular stalking me. I'm actually working for my charity, like I'm running things for them. But I'm getting it 30 minutes. God bless you guys. God is behind us. I love y'all. and I will definitely see you on the next one. All right, love you guys.